Hey everyone, I hope you're having a super awesome day so far. I am enjoying the last little bit of my very long 6-day weekend because of Dorian. We had a couple days off of school, work. I work at a school. It's been nice. Thankfully, we didn't have really any effect from Dorian here in my part of Florida. So we're super blessed. I can't believe all the images that I've seen of the Bahamas. It just breaks my heart. If you know of any really good, reputable places to donate to the Bahamas, please leave it in the comments and I'll check it out because I really do want to donate. I love the Bahamas and it just breaks my heart to see how much they've gone through. For today's video, we're going to be going through my trash. So actually, I know that's kind of weird, but basically I have a ton of products here. Look at that. I have a ton, and we're gonna be going through some of my empties. I really love watching these videos personally on YouTube because I really like listening to people's reviews about certain products, and what better way to know that they've really used that product than when they've used it completely up. I thought, hey, it'd be kind of fun to do it myself. So I've been collecting these products for months. I actually don't even remember probably half of what's in here, to be honest, so that'll be interesting. I'll give you guys a quick little review of what I thought of them and if I would repurchase them or not. That's huge because, again, there's so many products out there that I think it says a lot if you want to repurchase it or if it was a total regret and I completely wouldn't purchase it again. So let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, it is a massive pile of products since I've been collecting for a little while, so I'm just going to start with whatever's on top and we're just going to dig our way through to the bottom. So the first thing that I see here on top is this perfume sampler from Ulta. I got it last year on Black Friday. It came with a lot of really good perfumes. This is what the inside looked like, and it just had all the perfumes laid out there. And it also had this $15 off of any fragrance purchase of $40 or more. I didn't use it before it expired, so I think they have something like this pretty much every year. So I know this was last year, but check it out if they have one this Black Friday. From this particular set, my favorite perfumes were, I have the YSL Mon Paris. I already have that perfume actually, so that one's definitely a favorite, of course. I really liked the Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon one. It was pretty sweet, but I really liked that one a lot. I really like the Lancôme La Vie Est Belle. I don't know French, sorry. I probably said that really bad. I really like that one in general. I've smelled that in stores before. And I actually really liked this one, this green bottle. And that is Ara Mugler. Oh my gosh, I totally butchered that. It's the green one. That one was really spicy, which is weird that I liked it, but the rest of them that I mentioned are pretty sweet. That's kind of my general fragrance preference, is very sweet scents, and so those are the ones that I liked. I loved getting to try a bunch of the different fragrances, and again, with that coupon in there, that's a great deal. So I would say look at Ulta's Black Friday ad this year when they come out with it and see if they have anything like this. It also would be a really good gift idea too. So the next thing that's on top is actually a candle. It is the True Living brand confetti cake candle. Is actually from Dollar General, I think, when I looked it up, but I actually got this from one of my sweet students at the end of last year. And I normally don't love bakery scents, but this one smelled like coconut, or almost like if you've ever smelled Tiki Beach from Bath & Body Works, which is one of my favorite candles of all times. That's kind of what this smelled like. It burned really evenly, and like I said, I think it's from Dollar General, so I imagine it's pretty cheap, but check out this scent, the confetti cake, if you like kind of coconut tropical scents, because even my husband hates bakery scents. Like, he won't let me have them in the house, but he actually loved this and wanted to like light it all the time. So that says something for you. But yeah, True Living, I think it's at Dollar General, and it was good. I would repurchase that. While we're on the topic of candles, I think this is my last candle that I put in here. But again, it's another summer fragrance, and it is the Yankee Candle Margaritaville line, and this is specifically the Jamaican Vacation one. I got this at TJ Maxx a while ago, and it burned evenly, which is surprising for Yankee Candle, actually. Oh my gosh. You guys, I love this scent so much. I don't know if you can get this anymore, probably not because it was at TJ Maxx, but this is the best smelling thing ever. I would repurchase this if I could. I don't think they have it anymore. I'm not typically a Yankee Candle fan. I don't think they burn the best, but I really loved this scent, so I would absolutely repurchase anything that smelled like this again. I see is this lotion. It is the Alba Botanica Very Emollient Body Lotion. This is Maximum. I got this actually off of Vitacost, which if you know me in real life, then you might know that I have a slight obsession with Vitacost. It's just this online retailer that sells kind of more natural type products and a lot of different vitamins and probiotics and things, and it's just a really great retailer. I'll link them below. I've ordered from them multiple times, and I went through this phase a couple of months ago where I really wanted to try a bunch of all natural body products. So I bought this and I love it. Like, absolutely love it. It is the thickest lotion I think I've ever seen in a pump. It's more like a body butter, to be honest, but it does come out of the pump and it smells pretty good. It really helped to cure my dry skin. It is one of the few things that has ever helped, and it didn't irritate my sensitive skin, so I'm certainly going to be repurchasing this. Another lotion to talk about, and it is the Suave Smoothing lotion, and it is with the cocoa butter and shea. Don't judge me, but I grew up just pretty frugal. Like, that's just my household. We just always learned, you know, use up every little bit, and I love it. Like, I'm really grateful that I grew up that way. So with that being said, I knew that the pump wasn't getting out the last little bit, so I just cut it open and I just scooped out the rest. I do like this. I think it's a really good option for, it's really, really affordable. So I think it's like $2 or something like that at Walmart. So it's really good if you are looking for an affordable body lotion. And I love the smell of it. It is just really like cozy and comforting. This is just kind of your generic body lotion. If you're looking for a body lotion that has a good smell and is affordable, then I would recommend this one. I wouldn't say I'm against repurchasing it, but I would rather get the Alba one if possible. My last body lotion is my beloved Ocean Potion Everglow lotion. I'm already on another bottle. If you saw my video that was the items I keep repurchasing, then you'll know that I mentioned this in there. Guys, this is just awesome. If you want to see my full spiel about this, then go watch that video. But this is the best. I'm already on my next bottle. I have a stash. I will always be repurchasing until something drastic changes because it's great. It is awesome. Go watch my other video if you want to know more about it. But yes, definitely repurchase this. All right, so on to some face stuff. The first thing that I have here is this Arbonne RE9 Advanced Night Repair Cream. It is just a nighttime face cream. You'll see I completely used it up, every last bit. I liked it. It really did keep my face moisturized. I got it as a free gift when I purchased some of their other items, and so I don't really honestly know how much it is. Would I repurchase it? I wouldn't say completely no. It's not a total regret, but I think you can get pretty equivalent products at a more easily accessible store and at a cheaper price. As of right now, I think I'm gonna try other products. You guys, I'm just laughing at how much of this is actually lotion. Like, how much lotion can one person use. Which granted, like I said, these have been over a couple of months, but I'm just cracking up at the fact that it's just so much lotion. But even in Florida, my skin gets really dry, so I just can't help it, okay? The next face moisturizer is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This one is specifically the water gel, the water gel version. So I think it's the one that is kind of marketed towards like more oily skin. The Hydro Boost line has hyaluronic acid, so any of their Neutrogena stuff in the blue container has the hyaluronic acid, and I think my skin really loves hyaluronic acid, which is just a skincare ingredient that plumps your skin and really attracts the moisture. And this stuff smells awesome. You'll see I use every last bit. And this just makes my skin super moisturized, but not greasy. I love the texture because it is kind of gel-like. It's very lightweight. And I would absolutely repurchase this. I love the Hydro Boost line. I pretty much always have something from this line in my collection. They've really expanded it over the last few years. It used to just be like this moisturizer in the day one, but now there is face wash, which is what I have now. They have body lotion, they have like face masks, they have it all. So I would absolutely repurchase this. Okay, this is the last lotion product and then we're done. No more moisturizing stuff. But this is the Glam Glow Starter Illuminating Moisturizer. Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. So it's in the shade Nude Glow. And the smell of this was really good. It smells kind of like orange dreamsicle kind of. So this was the birthday sample from Sephora in 2018. It was okay. I mean, it didn't provide any coverage. That's why I said the shade is Nude Glow, if you want to call it that. It honestly was just like a face moisturizer that maybe gave a slight sheen to it. Yeah, I wouldn't purchase this. I don't think it just didn't do anything really. It was just like a moisturizer, and I know that Glam Glow stuff is pretty pricey, so to me, it's just not worth it. I have two hair conditioners to talk about. The first one is this Andalou Naturals Sunflower and Citrus Conditioner. And so just like I talked about with that lotion, how I went on like a quest to find good natural products a few months ago, I picked this up from Vitacost as well. It smells really, really delicious. It smells like citrus. I would say kind of like Fruit Loops. You know how Fruit Loops kind of have that like sweet citrus kind of smell? This smells like that. It's supposed to be for strength and vitality or like brilliant shine. I don't really notice that it did anything super crazy for my hair. It was fine, but I think I need something a little thicker than this. I found that I was using almost a whole like palm full, which is quite a bit of conditioner. I love that it has really good ingredients. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this variation, but I'd be interested to try some of the other ones from this same brand. My other conditioner is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. This is the moist version, and I'm really sorry if you hate that word. I won't say it again, but it is like $3. The packaging is great because it doesn't have like a cap or anything. You just squeeze it out, and it has one of those no leak kind of things. And so it's easy when you're in the shower. It smells like coconut. It is really moisturizing. So I ended up using this a lot more when I was using that other conditioner because that one wasn't thick enough. But this is pretty much always a classic in my shower. I just opened up another one and put it in there today. I absolutely would repurchase this. I did repurchase it. Moving on to some face stuff. So one of the empties that I have is this Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This was a little mini travel size that I got just to see if I liked it. And there's just like a tiny bit left in there, but not even enough to use for one time. I just don't think I'm a fan of makeup removing balms. I know people love this one. I couldn't like it. It did remove the makeup. It did, but it left a weird film on my face, which is why I don't think I like balms, because it leaves like a residue that even like it takes me a couple times to wash my face to like get it off. And that residue also got in my eyes. It didn't burn, but it just left like a cloudiness in my eyeball, and I wasn't a fan of that. So I'm glad that I tried it. I'm glad that I got the mini size to try it. It's a pretty pricey product, but no, this was a pass for me. I'm not gonna repurchase that. I also have a face wash to talk about. The face wash that I used up is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. This stuff lasts forever. How many ounces? It's 16 fluid ounces. I feel like that's quite a bit for a face wash. I don't know, maybe that's normal, but this stuff lasted forever. I really like the Cetaphil cleanser. I know it's kind of a classic, but I think it's a classic for a reason. But it just smells nostalgic. My only beef with it is that it doesn't remove makeup. But I don't think it's supposed to remove makeup. So maybe my beef with it is just, it's just not exactly what I'm looking for. But as like a morning face wash, so I would keep this in my shower and I'd remove my makeup at night, obviously. And then in the morning, I'm just kind of a gentle cleanse is pretty much all I need. This was great. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it right now because I'm trying other cleansers that are a little more moisturizing, but I would repurchase this if I needed something that was just standard cleansing but gentle on the skin, doesn't irritate my sensitive skin. This is a good one, but for now I'm not going to repurchase just because I'm looking for something that's moisturizing and removes my makeup a little bit better. Okay, I have a couple of deodorants to talk about. The first one, now if you watched my items I keep repurchasing video, then you'll know that I talked about the Schmidt's deodorant, and I have one of those to talk about. I'm just gonna warn you, it's really disgusting and dirty. This one is the charcoal and magnesium one. I like this one and the lime one. I love the Schmidt's deodorant. It is my favorite. I am a big fan of natural deodorants. Just like I talked about in my items I keep repurchasing video, go online and kind of do your own research, but aluminum, which is the product in antiperspirants, is really not that great for you. Okay, so story time. About 3 to 4 years ago, I noticed that I was getting some lumps like under my armpit and like just kind of on the side right there. They kind of hurt whenever I would lean up against like a chair or something, and it just kind of was uncomfortable. And it wasn't, they weren't massive knots. I had them on both sides, and it wasn't anything that I was super concerned about. But when I went to the doctor, just for a general checkup, I happened to mention the lumps, and they told me, you know, hey, try out evening primrose oil, little vitamin tablets, and see if that helps. So I took those, and it did help a little bit, but it would always kind of come back. The lumps would come back, and I don't think it was hormonal or anything. It was just, they were kind of always there. And the doctors didn't seem worried, like, oh, it's, you know, something we need to look into, like cancer or anything. It was just, maybe that's just how you are. Well, I switched to natural deodorant a little over a year ago, so it was right as we were moving to Florida last year. I switched to natural deodorant. A couple months in, I had the realization that I hadn't had the lumps anymore. Like, they were completely gone. And you guys, I have not had the lumps since then. Since I switched to natural deodorant, which I've used consistently since I switched, I haven't had any lumps. No pain. I mean, I can lean up against something and I can like push as hard as I need to right there, and there is no pain. So for me, like, I have seen the actual impact of switching. I've done nothing else differently. I've not switched medicines. I've not done anything differently. It's just been the deodorant. So I personally have seen a big difference in a non-cancer related issue, but of course, do your research, see what you think. I highly recommend trying natural deodorant if you haven't before. Just give it a shot. I will say that a different brand works for everybody. So I love Schmidt's. That happened to be the first one that I tried, and I love it. I think it's the best for me, but for somebody else, it might be a different brand. So try natural deodorant if you're interested, and if the first one doesn't work, try a different brand, try a different scent. Give it a few goes before you completely give it up. But again, do your research to see if it's something for you. Anyways, let's get back into the products. So yes, I love my Schmidt's deodorant. I will repurchase. I continue to repurchase. I'm not going to try any other brands because Schmidt's, you're the one for me. So repurchasing that for sure. The other deodorant that I have is the Dr. Teal's, and it's aluminum free natural deodorant. This one is the coconut oil. Yeah, the coconut oil one. I loved the way that it smelled. Loved it. But it didn't work. I mean, natural deodorant is not going to prevent you from sweating, and that's fine. I've gotten used to that. But the Schmidt's completely gets rid of any odor. This, nope, it didn't. So yeah, it was not really that pleasant. But again, if Schmidt's doesn't work for you, maybe you could try this one. I got this at Walmart, so it is pretty easily accessible. The Schmidt's I get from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, but I'm not going to repurchase this one. Not really the biggest fan of the fact that it didn't get rid of my odor. So I'm going to pass on this one, but I have another perfume to talk about. This is the Juicy Couture La La perfume. This one was a little floral, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I wouldn't repurchase this particular scent. So I have repurchased Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture a couple times. I like that one. This one was just okay. I used it up, but I wouldn't repurchase. And finally, if you made it this long, we have some makeup products to talk about. The first thing that I have to talk about is this lip balm. It's the Lipsol, I guess just classic lip balm, but it's just a mint lip balm, and you just push it up the side with this little bee, and it's really moisturizing. I love it, and it's minty, and it's pretty cheap, so this is a good one if you can get your hands on it. I absolutely would repurchase it, but I haven't been able to find it. And I will say I've been, again, trying to move towards a little bit more natural products, so I've been trying to use more Burt's Bees, which is a little more expensive, but I do like that it's natural. So I guess, would I repurchase because it's good? Yes. Am I going to repurchase it? I don't know, because I am trying to be a little more natural. So I have two of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascaras. Again, if you saw the items I keep repurchasing video, then you'll know I talked about this in that video. Here's the proof. I have two empties, so obviously I do keep repurchasing it. Although I'm using a different mascara right now. I know, shocker. I'll try to talk about my new mascara in a future video, but I think I still like this L'Oreal one a little bit better. So this is one that, yes, I absolutely am going to continue to repurchase. I do occasionally try other ones just as they come out and they kind of interest me, but I tend to go back to this. It really, truly is one of the best. So yes, I would repurchase, absolutely, 100%. Love this mascara. All right, y'all, we're nearing the end. The next product I have is, again, from the items I keep repurchasing video. There's a reason that I made that video, and there's a reason that they're in the empties, because they're kind of related. But this is the e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Taupe, and I love it. Used it completely up on this end, and I already have my next one going. I will just always kind of pick up one of these every so often when I'm at Walmart, because it's $2 and I never want to be without it because I love it. So yes, I will repurchase. I have repurchased, and I love this thing. It's awesome. So for my last product, I have the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. Mine is in the shade Fair. I don't want to tell you how long I had this thing because it's really embarrassing. Yeah. But I think they still make it, so that's a good sign at least. But yeah, I used up every last bit of this thing. It's one of those peachy correctors. It was pretty emollient, so it was pretty like smooth on the skin, and it went well under other concealers because I typically would use this first and then I would layer another like skin toned concealer on top. I think it did help. For me, I just don't think the extra step is necessary. So for right now, I think I'm gonna pass on this. But if you're looking for something to help with the dark circles, then maybe try it. I got this at Target. I'm gonna skip this for now just because I don't think the extra step is necessary. But if you have never tried something like this, maybe try it and see if it's your go-to product. Maybe this is the one thing that's gonna change your makeup routine for you. But I think I'm gonna skip it for now. We made it. We made it to the end. Thank you for sticking around this long if you're watching this part. As always, I am gonna have everything linked below, at least everything that I can. I know some of the candles, yeah, probably just the candles might be the only thing that I might not be able to find, but everything else I will have linked below just in case you're interested in trying it out. As always, if you liked watching this video and you want me to do more Empties videos in the future, then please be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, let me know that you enjoyed it so I'll know to do more like this in the future. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am working on some pretty interesting videos and I'd love to have you stick around to catch those in the future. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was kind of a long one, but I appreciate you supporting my channel and I will see you in my next video. Bye.